Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today's recipe is a delish twist on a classic comfort food. Chicken lasagna with bechamel sauce. Juicy ground chicken in tomato sauce layered with tender lasagna and topped with a velvety bechamel sauce. Definitely a drool-worthy dish. Everybody loves lasagna and I am a big fan of lasagna because you can use any leftovers you want and you're making the most delicious food ever. In this situation we will prepare chicken lasagna. We will use ground chicken and it's a very easy recipe. Here I have a pot and first we have to prepare our meat. So we want to make a nice tomato sauce with some ground chicken and a lot of veggies, and then we will prepare a bechamel sauce to complete our lasagna for the oven. Now, I have olive oil here and I will chop one onion. And the onion is done. Now, onion goes in. Now garlic, 2 cloves of garlic. I just want slices of garlic because I want the hint of garlic inside the meat. And now it's time for more veggies. Just 1 carrot and 1 green bell pepper. Mr. Garlic goes in. And I will just cut into small pieces the carrot. And of course, the same way I will do with the green pepper. Green pepper actually is in love with chicken. I don't know why, but green pepper and chicken is a combination that everybody loves. And it's working very well in recipes. All peppers working very well with chicken. I will chop again, bigger chunks than the carrot, and all the veggies are in. Now, I have to make sure that I will give a nice color to my veggies and of course my meat. Now it's the moment that I have to be very careful because I'm wearing white today, and you know it's very difficult to get messy and to carry on after the recipe because I will have red spots or green spots to my t-shirt, and this is something we don't want, right Akis? Yeah. Now, after veggies it's time for the meat. We want nice caramelization to the meat. Here I have ground chicken, both breast and thighs. You can use only breast if you want to become more healthy, but I love the thighs. They have this lovely taste. Okay, they are more fatty than the breast, but everything has to do with the taste, okay? So, I will carry on the procedure of caramelization and then I will add all the other ingredients. My meat is ready, the veggies are ready, and it's time for tomato paste to absorb all this lovely flavor from the chicken and become a thick, nice sauce. And then we will deglaze the pan with some water and tomato. But first we need some spices. Cumin. I love cumin and I have some chili flakes here to become a little bit spicy, not too much, just a little bit. And of course our lovely thyme. Thyme, cumin, chili flakes will give this lovely flavor to the meat. Oh my god. But it's time now to create also a nice thick sauce to cook the lasagna. So for the sauce we need just water and some tomato. I'm always adding 1 chicken cube inside because I want the sauce to become more rich. If you don't want to add chicken cube, you can add more salt and pepper. Of course I will add some salt and pepper because 1 chicken cube is not enough for this amount of meat. Okay, and pepper. And now we have to be patient for about 10 to 15 minutes until the sauce is ready and until it's thick and nice and ready to be used. 10 to 15 minutes, slow cook here until the water evaporates and create a nice thick sauce. Right, Akis? We're coming back again in 15 minutes to create the bechamel also and prepare our tray for the oven. And my tomato sauce is ready. I will set aside and I will carry on with my bechamel sauce. For the bechamel sauce, the recipe is very easy. You just need butter and flour to the start to prepare the roux. The roux is responsible for all the thick sauces we know, almost. It's a basic recipe. So when we're cooking flour with butter, we can thicken up something which is very runny. So butter is in, the flour goes in also. And at this point, we're giving color to the roux. If you want to create a bechamel sauce that is golden, we have to give some color to the flour. If we want to make a bechamel sauce white, then we're not giving a lot of color. This is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to colorize my roux. I will just leave it as it is, and then I will carry on with my milk. I will add it gradually in batches. So when the first batch goes in, whisk a little bit, then I will add the second batch, and I will carry on the same way. If the milk is at room temperature, this procedure will not take you more than 2 to 3 minutes. If the milk is cold, then probably you will need some more time. So that's why I'm using always room temperature milk. And this way, by adding gradually the milk, no lumps will form at the bechamel sauce. It will be smooth, nice and sexy. This is exactly what we want. 1 minute it will be ready. I just want to see some bubbles on the top of the bechamel sauce, and my bechamel is ready. I don't want to become very thick because it will be harder to spread it at the top of the lasagna. So I want a nice, sexy bechamel sauce like this one, and I will season with some salt. Here are the bubbles. I will turn the heat off, and I will add some cheese. You can add any cheese you like, Parmesan or a Gruyere cheese or a mozzarella cheese, it depends on taste. I prefer something salty to become more sexy. And of course, I will add some pepper. Perfection. Now, it's time to assemble our lasagna. You think it is easy or not easy, my friend, like this?
I think it's very easy.
Yes, the hard part of the recipe just finished. Here I have some basil. And I will chop it because I want to add it very, very fresh to the very last moment to my lasagna to give all the flavor into the tomato sauce. Bechamel sauce and tomato sauce with ground chicken and basil and cheese. Nothing can go wrong with this recipe. This is something unique, something amazing. And I will grab my pepper too here, and I will start my procedure. First of all, olive oil. A little bit underneath, and a layer of lasagna. Now, those lasagna are new technology lasagna, and by new technology lasagna I mean that they are already cooked. They are hard, but they are cooked. You can consume like this. Okay? So the only thing we have to do to this lasagna is to give them some moist, to absorb the moist and actually to cook them through. Now, I have a layer of lasagna. On the top of it, I will add some of my tomato sauce. I think it's easier to do it like this. Yeah. The half of it go on top. And this is our filling. Now, basil, pepper, cheese. Perfect. Look at this. This, my friends, called beauty. Okay, so another layer of lasagna. Again, the same way. As you can see, my filling, the ground chicken filling, it is moist because we want this moist to absorb by the lasagna. If you keep it dry, then probably the lasagna will have nothing to absorb and the whole dish will be dry and not sexy. So we want this tomato sauce here, and I will carry on the same way. I need some basil, I need some pepper, and of course I need some cheese. In this case, I'm using some Gruyere cheese because it's melting and giving this lovely texture. And this is exactly what we want. And let's go for the last one. Again, lasagna, perfection. And it's time for Mr. Bechamel. Now, some more cheese on top. It's time for cooking. Here I have some aluminum foil. I will cover my dish here because I want all the moisture to stay inside and actually absorbed by the lasagna. I told you before I will keep telling the technical parts of the recipe because it's very important to know why we are doing some things. And we will cook for about 30 minutes as it is in 180 degrees Celsius to fan, and after 30 minutes we will uncover and we will carry on for another 30 minutes because we want this golden color on top, okay? So, the first 30 minutes is for cooking lasagna, and the other 30 minutes are for giving color to lasagna, okay? So back again in 1 hour to serve. So I am super ready to serve this lovely lasagna and I feel no guilt. I will enjoy it by myself, but you can easily make this recipe by following my instructions. You can find them at akispetretzikis.com, exactly how you will make the perfect lasagna. Oh my god, this is so lovely. I will cut into 8 portions, but you can easily serve up to 12 people. It depends from the hunger. If they are hungry, probably you have to serve to 8 people. If they are not so hungry, 12 people will have the best lunch or dinner ever. Look at this beauty. Lovely. A simple advice, so let it sit outside of the oven for at least 20 to 30 minutes because we want to be nice and firm, because if you cut it straight away from the oven then probably the bechamel sauce will fall out, and this is something we don't want. We want this one piece. You got it? Yeah. Now, it's time to taste this lovely lasagna. So I have to describe now, huh? So, cumin, thyme, and of course, this little amount of chili flakes gave that boost to the tomato sauce, and the meat is so sexy. The lasagna are super cooked and not overcooked. They are not crunchy, but they are not overcooked. The bechamel sauce giving all this moist and texture that we want to lasagna. So this is a complete 100% successful meal. You see, you only need 15-20 minutes to prepare it, then straight to the oven, and trust me guys, this recipe will get you crazy. You cannot stop. And I know that it is rude to talking and eating at the same time, so I have to say some things before I close this video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, make comments under in the video, share this lovely recipe with your friends. Follow social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok and Viber. Download our website to your mobile phone. What else?
Make the recipe.
Of course, make the recipe, and now it's time to enjoy my meal. So, guys, see you, bye bye, yasas. I hope you love this recipe because I did.